Now this is the main design from set 5 of the fabric bauble effect there. Now you can choose whatever size you want. I'm just showing you lots of different ideas of what you can do with these baubles, and that's the main inspiration for this. So we're going to make a gift tag and some wrapping paper. So what I've done here, I've already cut one out. I printed out a sheet of the small baubles. In this case you've got mini too, so you can make gift tags any size that you want, and I've done the mirror image as well, and then I've cut those out. I've got them here, very simple. Cut them out, and when I cut them out I left a border all the way around. Now these are going to be a label, they're going to go back to back there like so, and I'm just going to add a simple ribbon. But before I do that, just get those in the right position, and then if you've got yourself one of these hole punches, then you can put that exactly where you want it and cut the hole out. I've cut the hole out there, so that's going to allow me to thread some ribbon. And you know what it's like, we've all got different boxes full of lots of gadgets and things. Well, I've got a big box as well full of all sorts of different ribbons. So we've got some here. If you have a look at these, we can choose which one we want. I think that red one's going to be perfect, but it could be that green one. But I think I'll go with the red one. Just take a little piece out, if I can do that discreetly. Well, I'm not tying myself in a knot. So I'm just going to put, I only need a little bit actually, because it's only going to be a tag. So I'm cutting that off, put my ribbon out of the way now before I get in a mess. And then it's just a question of popping this through the hole. Now if you fold it in half, as best you can, and I kind of give it a twist at the end, like so, and then hopefully I should be able to just push that through the hole there, like so. It's quite a big hole, so that's quite good. And then when I've got halfway through, just grab the ends and push them through the hole at the top. So then you can just pull them together like so, and you've got a nice little ribbon hanger. So there's your tag, or just put it on the Christmas tree. And if you want to write any messages, you just open that up and write whatever messages, then that can be tied on to any of the gifts that you want. While we're talking about gifts, all of the designs we have got background papers. Now they can be used in many ways. Why not use them as your wrapping paper? Now if you've got a small, something that an A4 you could wrap up, you could have matching everything. But if you've got an A3 printer, you can get bigger sheets, and if you're very clever, you can stick them together so you get a big sheet. Anyway, I'll just show you what we've done here. There's a couple of background papers there that are printed out. I trimmed the edges off, the white edges. Now I can make a choice of wrapping up with this one or this one, but I think we'll go with this one because it's more visible. So what am I going to give Barry for Christmas? I've got an idea. This is something he'd like. Not music, not ABBA's favourites, Dr. Crippen. It's the kind of man that he is. I'm looking at the camera.
Oh yes, so you are.
I can't even press a button. So would you enjoy that for Christmas?
I would.
Sad. So all you've got to do is wrap this up in your normal way.
Did you know that Dr. Crippen was the first person that was actually caught using the telegraph, using radio?
Amazing.
I look forward to listening to that. Good choice.
Good choice. Well, you've got to pretend what it is when it comes out, like you normally do. And no smutty remarks, thank you. So fold this over. I'm doing this back to front, so I'm not doing a very good job.
You're not.
So that goes. I've seen your wrapping before. Now you're lucky if you get it in a Tesco bag.
No, I normally get somebody to wrap it for me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you have a personal wrapper, do you? So I'm folding that down, folding that in. There you're all screaming at the camera. No, it's not the way to do it. Well, when you're doing it back to front, upside down,
It's the way, bloke.
it's the way. It's a blokey thing. There you go. But they do make really nice wrapping papers. Also, I've seen some people, pay attention, I've seen some people, it's got one job to pay attention and press the button between moi and toi. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that's it, background papers. Now we're using them here as a wrapping paper, but you can also use them in dolls' houses. I've seen them in dolls' houses. They make great wallpaper. Anyway, if you come back to moi, then you've only got to take a little bit of, what shall I take? Well, can you imagine that? You could put extra ribbon around that, but then you could tie that onto there, or you just stick that down a little bit, or a Velcro dot, or whatever it is, or hook and eye. Yeah, it's a hook and eye, so it is. And then you've got that, like that. What else was I thinking? So there's your label, there's your present. So the background papers are not just for Christmas. Use them all year round. I thank you.